It's circling. I should have put chapstick on. My lips chapping, motherfucker. I had something to drink, but
Can y'all hear me?
I had something to drink. It was good. Was our drink good?
Wait, what happened to that drink?
Somebody drank it.
I didn't drink it all. Don't do that. I take 2 sips.
All right, so we lit. Remember, let me get the microphones up.
Like I said, you can. Thank you. Now I can hear me now.
I can hear me too. All right, y'all. So we back again. Sorry if we a little bit late on the time. It's how Black people work. So we back at it again with another episode of Get Out Your Feelings Sis. We do have a special guest host tonight. So right now, I want y'all to follow me on Instagram at VIKKI_Valancourt. My name is Vicky. I'm gonna have the team introduce themselves to y'all tonight, and we get this thing started.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your girl Brittany, aka MV. You can find me at Brittany_Mason on Instagram.
It's your girl Siobhan. You can find me on IG at I am Siobhan W and Snapchat at Get Snatched.
Hey, it's Faye. You can add me on IG and it's simply FAYE_.
Hello, everybody. It's your girl Tashana. You can find me on Facebook at Tashana 2 Kids Bullock.
What up? It's your boy Swan, aka Cossack Elo, and you can find me on Instagram at CUSSIN_ELO.
You might have to introduce yourself again. We can't hear you.
To be honest, I can't hear none of us.
You can't hear none of us?
I didn't hear nobody.
I can't hear any of us.
I can hear you. Vicky.
You can't hear me?
You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't hear me for real?
Swan, where your headphones at? You ain't got none?
Dang.
So everybody can hear everybody? We good?
Hey,
We good? All right.
Shut up.
So y'all can hear me, we can hear you, we good? Everybody can hear each other?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't.
Oh, that would help my situation, right?
Hello? Tap.
I can't hear you.
I don't hear anybody.
That's why I heard no. Everybody else is good.
All right.
Okay.
So as they gonna get Swan together, we gonna go ahead with the show. All right. So now, like I said, we are still doing Black history. So right now we are talking about Hattie McDaniel. If you don't know her, she was the first African American to win an Oscar for her supporting role as Mammy in the 1944 Gone with the Wind. She was awarded 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and inducted to the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame in 1975 and given a U.S. postage stamp in 2006. She wasn't even allowed to even attend the premiere of the movie in 1939 because all blacks were banned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny about this. We didn't get our next Oscar, a female Black Oscar, until 90 years later with Halle Berry for her, role in Monsters Ball.
Yeah, but look what she had to do in order to get that role. That's what's effed up about it.
But she did her thing, though.
She did.
She did.
But she had to, do
I
some
mean,
things for a little bit of change.
I would too for the Oscar. Put the straight thing for Oscar.
You know what?
I'll do it too. I'm just saying so. But 90 years later, and even first of all, I'm gonna star in the movie. You gonna let me see the premiere?
Right.
Nah, I got a problem with
that part.
I got a problem.
That part.
How?
I got a problem with it.
But
That part.
back then, they thought Black people was less than. We gonna leave that alone though. That's a whole episode.
Do we celebrate the Oscar still, or does it lose its value because of how she had to get it?
Damn.
I don't watch it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch it.
I don't watch it either. I just know about the next day.
I mean, granted, I can't say that it bothers me on how she had to get it because of the fact that it's so many back at that time. I feel like for Black women as a whole, we wasn't being seen as equal.
Still not being seen as
right.
equal.
Still aren't being seen as equal. You understand? So like there's
many.
still things like back then there was a lot of things, not even just Black women in general, just to get to where they had to be, they had to. Because if they didn't want to make it, then say no. But because they wanted that spot, because they was hungry for the money, because they was hungry to be out there, because they was hungry to be famous. Some of them, you gotta remember, some of them left home 13, 14.
Yeah, absolutely right.
By themselves, hitchhiking to Cali. You understand? So like we got to give him the respect, even though she did what she did to get there, she still got that
But-
doesn't determine an Oscar. She still acted.
What about the ones who necessarily, if you want to go about it a different way, quote unquote, did it a different way, where they didn't have to do it like that, and they've had great
I salute you.
performances, and they were overlooked.
I
And
salute
they
you.
deserve it.
I salute you.
Like if some
I salute
they
you.
absolutely deserve
You're
it.
absolutely right.
Right.
I salute you. Hats off to you, but
And I really
she
think
got
'cause
that
it's the
extra
old white men sitting in
because
those
she acted her ass
seats.
off.
Mm-hmm.
She acted her ass off, and that's the reason why she got that Oscar. Her sleeping or whatever she
I
did
mean,
at
not-
that night.
I don't really think so, because if you look at the other side to that, the male side of that Oscar, Denzel, he won it for Training Day, and he won it for being a crooked cop.
Right.
When he's
Yeah.
had so many other phenomenal roles.
That he
Malcolm
could've
X,
won for.
he got game.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yes.
the Great Debaters, Remember the Titans. There's so many other stuff he could have got an Oscar
Yes.
for. He got
You
an Oscar for
absolutely
playing a
right.
dirty cop,
Remember
but at the end got killed.
I give it to you, but you can't hold those directors and those spectators that is looking at these movies. They're looking for little things that set you apart from everything. Let's hats off to Denzel Washington. You absolutely right. He did his thing in Training Day. You absolutely. He did.
He
his-
did.
Of course,
That
he
was
did
totally
do his
out
thing.
of the blue for
He
him.
played that
That
part
was
as if
out
like
of
that was
ordinary.
really what he was living at that time. You can't act that. I'm sorry.
You
You
can't?
can't act that. I can't, like, even though growing up where I grew up in, being in the streets, knowing drugs or say I know drugs, being moved
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna need you
dealt
to
with,
rephrase that because
being dealt with
So
the way,
just know.
the way they dealt with and stuff. You understand? I still couldn't play that. Even though I know the street, I still cannot play King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I still can't do that.
Well, I mean, they pay me good money. I play a monkey too. I know they pay me good money. I play the hell out of monkey. I'm just
I still
saying,
can't do that. But
man.
I mean,
You know, they pay Michael Claude Duncan $7 million to play a monkey. Do you know how I'll be the best damn monkey they could have found?
Jumping off trees.
You would have thought I was in
I'm
the zoo.
telling you, give me a banana, bitch.
Like shit, I
agree
make
with you.
banana bread and all that shit. I'm
Monkey Bear, eat.
But yo, a special shout out to Spike Lee. You know he's.
Yes.
Do you know he's 63?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday, my guy.
63 years old, and he's still tiny.
The greatest Knicks fan to ever be. a
Oh,
Knicks fan.
ever.
I'll do that.
Ever.
He still says the Knicks going to take it every year.
Every year.
Every year he
'Cause
says the
we
Knicks
are.
are going to take it.
We
Yeah,
home.
we still
Every
waiting for
year.
that. Still
I
waiting.
doubt that. We'll be waiting for a much longer time. Even though y'all got D-Rose, y'all still going to be waiting. Mr. Good Knee, Bad Knee
Don't talk about us good
might
knees, bad knees
not
over
might
here.
not put up.
I guarantee you, we get one before Brooklyn gets one.
I'm not even a Brooklyn
don't-
fan, so I don't mind.
I guarantee you, we
Oh,
get
I
one
don't mind.
before
Offended.
Brooklyn gets one.
I feel offended.
I don't
too.
mind, but Brooklyn got a lot of top steppers.
They can have all the
I
top
feel
steppers they
offended.
want.
Like attacks, kind of, you know.
So I know that it's going to be a topic. I hope this is going to put up the whole show. That someone has been asking me talking about the topic, Fabio, the whole Fabio scandal. So I know Brittany has got a whole bunch of facts on that. Brittany, you got 5 minutes.
Zim and
5
Sasha. Shout out to y'all females, because even though y'all going through a time like this, we do have to stand up for y'all.
Facts.
You understand? Like, just to say that if it did happen, I can't say, I mean, which I believe y'all, but I'm not the district attorney. I'm not the assistant district attorney. I can't say he's guilty of something that I don't know, but they're looking into it. So shout out to y'all. I hope y'all get what y'all looking for. And I know they're not even looking for money, you feel me? Because Little Zim says it. She fucks. She says it. She said, I'm not even looking for this for fame. If y'all know me, I fuck. He took it beyond, so I believe her. Listen, a thought gonna tell you if she a thought or not.
Facts.
You absolutely right
And
about that.
she's walking in her colors, she's walking in her shame and all that, and she's just saying
Yes.
right is wrong, right and wrong is wrong. He tried to rape me, he assaulted me, he did this, and he just needs to say it. So basically right now, Chef G, everybody know who Chef G is, and Fabio Foreign's manager. Right now, they're talking about how Fabio Foreign did not do this. How the music was playing loud, and when they did walk in the room in Jersey, that Fabio was on top of Lil Zim, and that she was saying "get off of me," and that Sasha did hear her say, did hear him say, "Bitch, I will rape you," with his fingers in her vagina.
So what is there to discuss though? If
It's
you
hearsay.
heard
So
her
basically,
screaming,
all his friends, they say when the music was blasting. So nobody really for sure heard her until the last minute when they turned the music down. The friend supposedly, Sasha, the friend supposedly told them like, wait, I hear something, turn that down real quick. So they turned the music down and she hears her screaming her friend's name. So they unlock the door and they walk in. Fabio's fingers is in Lil Zim and he's on top of her. To me, if everybody's saying that he was on top of her, his hands, bro, you guilty. Just say that you did it, and that's it. We don't need to hear, right? Like we don't need to hear that. Oh, I'm not a bad guy. I don't carry guns. I've never carried a gun. I've
nobody
never
talking
shot
about a gun. We talking about rape, my nigga.
You don't
Like,
carry a gun, but you rape bitches.
that ain't got nothing to do with
Is
it.
that supposed to be better? Apparently.
Like I don't get it. Like right now, he's just trying to basically say that we're coming. Basically, the females are coming at his character, and that they're not going to break his character, and that he's telling the truth. And when the truth come out, that they will feel they would basically feel stupid in the end because they only want him for his money.
But your character speaks for itself. If your own crew said what they said, they heard her screaming, came in a room, you on top of her. What else is there to say?
Nothing.
I mean,
There's nothing for you to say.
He kind of does have a weird history with women and pills at his concerts and things of that nature. Because my girl told me she went to a concert with one of her best friends, and he literally bent down while he was on the stage and popped something in that girl's mouth, and she was trying to pop it in the mouth, and she was like, "Nah,
I don't want it."
He gotta. I mean, hey, I don't know too much about this situation, but if they really want to go in his past, he kind of got a little bit of.
They take phones too. Not only do they pull guns out on you, not only do they try to rape you, they take your phone. So not only like are you like asked out of your safety net within the hole.
Right.
They're taking your security. You can't even call or send a text message like, yo, there's something sketchy. Like it's off.
What are you doing that I can't have my phone?
With the lights on the roof, talking about if you take the right, these men in the cars talking about if you take the right angle, they'll think that you in a Rolls Royce. They'll think you in a Maybach. What? You're Fabio Foreign. You got a Suburban and you want to make it look like you're in a Maybach or a Range Rover? What do you mean?
Wow.
Well, that's how A Boogie's crew too. A Boogie's like that too. His crew, they take your phone. Like if you want to go hang out with them, they take your phone. You're not going, and you can't get it back.
But that's a lot of people though, because even Beyonce and them, they do a non-disclosure agreement. Like you go to their parties, you got to sign an agreement.
I mean, I understand that, but
did they take
an
your phone
agreement
too?
is an agreement. But I don't know about them taking the phones though.
Yeah, because I still see videos of the Rock Nation brunch, and everyone still signs NDRs or whatever.
I'm just saying.
I don't understand if we're not doing anything or if there is something or we don't have anything to hide. Why are you taking our phones? Why are you taking their phones?
Right.
Like, I'd be like, cool, y'all can keep all y'all phones if y'all want because I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Right.
So, I mean, right now, there is no pending charges against him. So
this is all alleged, right? This is all alleged.
They are investigating because it's not just one female. It's not just two females. It's three females. That's why they tied. Basically, New York is under scandals, as they put it, because of Governor Cuomo and now Fabio Foreign. So basically, they're trying to say New York is no good right now.
They're killing it with that one.
New York is no good right now. And I mean, but
they canceled Pepe Le Pew. They canceled Governor Cuomo's ass too.
That Governor Cuomo situation is
Pepe Le Pew,
real.
man.
I'm just saying, if Fabio, if you really don't hang with guns and all of that, stop rapping about it. Because some of these little kids really look up to you and really think that you really about that life. So, like, don't say that you're not doing it just because you are under the microscope right now. You understand? So, like, don't. I just have a problem with that. Like, you have a whole song that says, "In a gun I trust," but you don't.
Oh Lord.
You don't play with guns. You don't support guns.
You know what sucks about having
I'm
bad knees?
confused.
I can't cross my legs. I'm over trying to figure out a good position to cross my
I ain't gonna
legs.
lie, I like guns.
I like guns. I love guns.
I ain't gonna say I carry guns.
Damn, Brittany, you said
I'm not gonna incriminate myself,
loving
but
that
I like
shit?
I love
guns.
guns.
though.
I love them.
I love
I
them.
sleep with them every night.
I love
And
them.
I,
I love
got
them.
one.
and I know how to use one. I'm just saying.
I love
My
to
uncle
shoot
taught
guns.
me.
I know how to
That's why you like the
use it.
rough
In the
Right.
South, in the backwoods, in the country,
I like the roughnecks too. I ain't gonna lie.
with a 357 Magnum.
But you know, my knee hurt.
Like,
Let me
I know
sit
how to
back. I'm gonna
shoot.
try to sit this way because I've been trying to find a comfortable position, and my knee is like, bitch, you know damn well we both can't do this.
But that's fine. More information that I do get up on Fabio.
So
I
next
will
week?
let y'all know. Yeah,
Well, next week.
I will let y'all know.
All right.
All
So you know what? A question that I was talking about with y'all. I really want to find out is if I was to call one of y'all exes up right now, what would they say about you?
I mean, one.
Bruh.
I was the
Depends on
best.
which one, depends on which one you which
Oh, I got one speaking down call right now.
My ex before Ashi, she would just say, "Oh, I just bought her mad sneakers and shit." She would just say, "I spoiled her." My ex before that, my baby father can't say shit, nigga. You cheated.
Oh,
Before that,
That don't mean they ain't
That's
gonna
the
say
thing.
nothing. Mine cheated too. That don't mean they ain't gonna say nothing.
definitely
Definitely
cheated.
gonna try to talk about your character or whatever the case may be.
oh,
But
definitely.
what more than likely is falsified.
I
Well,
don't really feel
about
like my
you?
baby daddy can say anything bad about me because at the end of the day, like I take care of all them kids by myself.
There you
Every
go.
day and night.
Period. Right.
Day and
Right.
night.
shout out to
You
the
should
single
give-
black mothers out
Right.
here. Okay,
You better give me the utmost
pat myself
respect.
up. Whoa.
Utmost respect because I got all y'all daughters.
I'm just saying, they were like, fuck that big headed bitch.
They say that too. They might say that too about me, but they still gonna give me that
I
big
I was
Yeah,
about
ass
to
that's
say,
respect.
y'all tried to make it sound so cute
Nah.
and sweet.
They curse my ass out in a heartbeat.
Aw, cause yeah, mine's gonna let you have it. They gonna be like, bitch thinks she know every motherfucking thing. Okay? They gonna say
They were
the
like, that
always
bitch is
has-
crazy. They
the bitch-
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'll probably be
that,
the crazy
bitch-
one.
The bitch chasing
You
me
met
up and down the
Kavion
street
Jeremiah?
and shit. Like, yeah, I'm crazy. I'll hit you with a car.
You met
crazy,
Kavion
crazy,
Jeremiah?
all that.
Oh, that little
That's
boy don't
about
play
it
no
and
game. You
everything
stupid idiot. Shut up.
That's
Every
out
day.
windows and
He's
all.
I'm
two.
trying to tell you.
He's
like,
2. He's going to tell you to shut up. He'll walk up to you and be like, "Shut up, stupid."
He walked up to me and hit me.
So Sean, you'll turn around like,
He's
you'll
all
be like,
talking with me.
that boy hit me. I'm hitting the back. I can tell you.
"Oh yeah, he'll hit
Better
you."
catch him.
Definitely hit me.
He'll,
You gotta
he'll,
catch him
he'll,
first.
But bro, I mean,
he'll
like,
swing on you.
I
Oh,
said, I
he
don't think
quit,
my ex
but I'm
can say
quicker.
nothing bad about me. I've done everything. I did everything I could for you. I loved you, even when you didn't love me. The shit that I've been through, and all half of y'all know. Like, y'all can't say nothing bad about me. I don't think they would say anything bad about me, except for that bitch is
I
just
mean,
crazy.
Right.
Mine might be on
It's
the
crazy.
tip
You don't
of
think
she
they
don't
gonna
want to
say
have
that.
sex.
Mine will say I was a gentleman.
And
Y'all want to play truth or dare? Somebody call the ex right now. See what they gonna say about them.
Sincerely, I really think they'll say I was good. To
I mean, if
them.
I try to call
I
mine,
got mine on speed dial. I'm
mine
like,
ain't gonna
what you
answer the
say?
phone. Mine ain't gonna
Mine ain't
answer.
He's gonna be like, I'm at work.
Ain't gonna answer me.
Who you calling? Because I'm afraid.
Or he might start cussing me out. What you calling me for?
Mine gonna be. So somebody nigga say, "Oh, you was a gentleman. You did nothing wrong."
No, I have my flaws,
All
but
right.
I was a gentleman. I ain't do nothing out of pocket, outlandish. I ain't cheat. I ain't call you out your name, ain't nothing like that.
You ain't never cheat.
Nah,
I
because
said,
ain't no need for that.
More
Like,
power to you.
sincerely, it's no need for that. Like, I'm too adult. I can just walk away. Like, it's no.
no. Nah, we talk about that right now. We
Even
talk about
then,
back in the day. You ain't
even
never
back
cheated.
Then, no, I've never cheated. No, because it was either I was in a relationship or I wasn't in one.
What?
Yeah, it was either I only really dated the one girl
which
in
one?
high school,
Wait, what?
and everybody. If
Who?
it wasn't that,
Which
I really wasn't in a relationship like that.
which one? Because I've recently just seen one in the mall. I'm trying to figure out which one.
Yeah, that one.
Lord,
That's the only actual one I had in high school. Everybody else was just.
Mm.
So if you call her, she'll tell you I was a gentleman, but I had my flaws.
I know, Rod. You seen this right now. I'm gonna call your ass up and ask what you
Wah,
what
wah.
you gotta say about me.
Hit the bullshit. Boo.
I was doing some boo. Boo, nigga, boo.
Cricket.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Nah, but what would he say though?
What? Call him up. Cause he looking right. Call him up.
He see it. Tell him you.
Bro,
him.
call my phone right now because they want to know what you're gonna say about me. Because first of all, I ain't like this nigga. After what I found out why we broke up, fuck that nigga. I was like, fuck that. I hope
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Listen,
Mr.
Hold on,
Ramel,
hold on.
don't
That's
call
my homeboy.
don't call this show
We ain't finna do that.
falsifying
Please
documents
don't call
because
because you know
you
Yeah,
won't
I don't
lie.
call the show, bro.
we gonna dig in a little bit.
No, you
please
can
do.
call the show.
Nah.
Just
Please
make sure
do
you
call.
honest.
Just don't come with false with false information.
Don't
But
come
we all
with
know
the
the truth.
bull.
I was around for
Cause
the day.
what they say,
remember?
you gonna get the horns.
That's the boy gonna get the
like
one.
I said.
My
But you
man
know.
was nothing but a gentleman. My man's was nothing but a gentleman.
Whew.
A great man and a great scholar.
You know what? I'll give
A
him
great
credit.
man and a
I'm
scholar.
gonna do that. He was actually a gentleman. He
He's a
really
great man
was.
and a
I give
scholar.
him that. He was my first.
We ain't gonna do that.
But
to
like
my
I
mans.
said, he did his shit too
Mm.
when I found out.
Mm.
And while we did break up, because Franz was around talking shit and said that I cheated on him when I never even cheated on him. With the nigga from Taco Bell, that's a shift leader to this day. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. He went from washing dishes to shift leader of washing dishes.
They're watching the same
My
dirty
man got a
dishes.
job. What's the problem?
Nigga, he has a master's degree. A master's.
Wait, say what now?
He has a master's degree in psychology.
He got a
Oh
job.
no.
And
But-
you are 34 years old, bruh.
And
He
he
got a job.
and
At Taco Bell.
Can we talk about people with the degrees and stuff though? It's hard out here for a player to get a job in your degree.
Am I sure what? Go ahead.
What he say? What he said?
Because he said, you sure? I'm going to need you to call Ramel because apparently you saying I'm sure for what?
see, I don't like this
Uh-huh.
phone. I don't like everybody being on live on their phone because I want to interact. I'm gonna need to talk to your
No,
phone.
you know what?
I like
we going to call.
because I don't like
Because
just
now
talk
he
my
want to
shit.
talk
I can't
shit.
see.
Now we calling.
Oh, we going a whole nother
Now
direction with the show tonight. Y'all ready
Now
for this good
Now
cut?
you on speaker. If my phone would ring.
Talk that
Now
player.
we calling.
You gotta put a
Let's
mic
go.
to the thing so we can hear.
You on live right now, Ramel. So now we gonna put. Go ahead. You on live right now, and we gonna figure out.
Okay.
We interviewing my ex. What you really gonna say about me? And don't do no bullshit, cause I know where you live.
Just be real.
What do you mean? What am I say about what?
So I'm
Anything
in.
bad about you?
Say it.
Be real. What would you say?
What would you say?
Nah, I don't got nothing bad to say.
That's not saying nothing though.
Right. What
Right.
would you say though?
Okay, boom. So if I was just to randomly, bring her up, chilling, smoking a blunt, just randomly, I'm like, what about Vicky? Like, how is it about Vicky? Like, what when I say Vicky, what comes to mind? Like, when I think of Vicky, when I say it, what comes to mind? And do not lie.
I think of what comes to mind.
Because everybody,
Me
because
and her used to go together, so a
okay,
lot will come to mind.
and
What
that's,
else?
that's the point of
I mean, we
interviewing
we
the
know
ex.
y'all used to go together. That's the point of you being an ex.
She already said you was her first,
But
so
what?
we know y'all did the
But
nasty.
right. What else besides being the first?
Oh man, but yeah, nah. Well, I guess the first thing that would come to mind would be like this: that we always laugh a lot together.
Okay,
Bro, that's it. Laugh a lot.
like
Bro, that's it, bro.
Damn, bro.
Everybody
you
laugh a lot,
You gonna have
bro.
to, we gonna end, come on.
Like we need some tea, man.
What?
Something.
Oh hell
What
no.
she, what she
We
put you through?
Huh? I'm just
She hurt
saying.
your heart.
She wasn't
made
crazy.
You cry.
She beat you
She-
up.
That's what you-
Right. She used to cuss you out every day. Like what? Something.
Huh? I can't hear it in the back.
okay, it's basically saying give us more details. We know she laughed, y'all laughed after
She want
did.
a little cray cray.
We want like
Bruh.
Like what?
Ma gonna tell you I'm crazy.
like seriously, like the bitch was like was she retarded?
I give you a total for bitch.
I don't know. You're my best friend. I can say that shit.
Yeah, Ma gonna say I'm crazy.
I don't think
She used to scream.
I
Ah.
mean, if there's anything that I could say that was like,
Did what? Well, I don't know why people
I guess an
contact
issue
me
or some problem that we may have had
What?
is that she be too sociable sometimes, like always. Around friends and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm too social.
Shut up, Vicky,
You heard
because
what he
he
said.
is telling
You
the
heard what
God
he
honest
said.
motherfucking truth, bitch.
Fuck you and fuck you.
You know what I mean? Like
This is
know,
what you
that
wanted.
was like when we was younger though, it was like it was different though, because we was younger, we didn't have our own spots or our own things like that. So we had to move around with friends and things like that, but still, even then, that shit was annoying. So
Everybody
Basically,
having
what
to
he
pack
said,
out the
he
van
didn't-
every
He
weekend.
didn't like being the Uber to the party.
Basically.
So you saying I was a flirt? I used to flirt a lot.
I think he said social.
I about to say, yeah, he said social.
He said you were social.
Okay.
You were too social.
You
So
know,
basically, that means you're too friendly because
That means you
Anshere says
smile in
that I'm
people's
too
faces too
friendly.
much.
Right.
But I talked to her.
I'm too friendly. I talk too many.
Yeah.
Like I'm too friendly.
And
that just means she's an extrovert. So you
That
more
just means
like
she's a people's person.
he's more
That
like
always
an
benefits you
introvert.
in
He more like
the
me. He
future.
like to be to himself, quiet.
Cause you mad sociable with that nigga.
Yo, we gonna talk about that because, like I said, yo,
word?
he swears up and down.
Word?
When I found out why,
I heard that.
Yo, when I found, first of all, we worked together, right?
shut up, Swan.
We worked together. I'm gonna tell the story because we already got to this shit about 11 years later. We worked together, right? We were friends at the job. He swore up and down that we were fucking, I guess, in the back of Taco Bell with the meat. I don't know what the fuck. So apparently, one of my friends we had broken up. We had broken up. I thought we broke up because, like I said, Ramel was a senior at the time. I was just going into 11th grade. So he was already going to come. I thought we broke up because of that. We had broke up because one of my slimy, dirty ass friends,
Slime ball.
had told him that I cheated on
Which ball head
Ramel.
scallywag was it?
Ramel still won't tell me.
Which
Who
ball
I-
head
I
you don't
cheated
know?
on Josh. I cheated on Ramel with Josh. That's the reason we really broke up.
Oh, wow.
That's why we broke up. And 11 years. And I blame him. And Ramel, I blame you for it, Deshaun. I blame you for a lot of shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
So I won my back child support.
So, wait a minute. So are you omitting that Ramel was the one that got away? Because you just said you blame him for everything else that
Because
happened.
on some real shit though, if we were, and like I said, on some real shit though, if we would never broke up, we probably still would have been together. Because as the chemistry that we did have, he was like my best friend. So we probably still would have been, as he would have said it too.
That don't mean
And
try
that-
again.
And that is honest.
That don't mean
facts.
try
And that's
now.
honest fact. He'll say the same thing
my
too.
bad.
I told him that the other day, like, bro, I want my back child support. Slide me my back child support from.
I respect that though. Because
I'm-
it's the truth.
I'm telling the truth, and everybody know how me and Ramel were. The chemistry that we had, he was like my best fucking friend. Like I would think of something. You already say it. He would know. We would know each other like the back of our hands.
This is true.
That's me and Asha,
When
even
you
though she
look
put
at
on my
them, think
goddamn
of Elmer's and
nerve.
glue. Elmer's glue.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were thinking.
But like I said, but I do want my back child support, and that's stimmy. You just give me $400.
And just keep it in the friend zone.
My boy said, "Oh no."
Say that one more time for the people in the back. Siobhan, say that one more time for the people in the back.
And just keep it in the friend zone.
Oh no.
Y'all just friends.
They grown. You can't tell them what to do.
They friends, damn it. I said what I said.
They
That
grown
was
friends.
That was
grown.
okay.
Yeah, they grown.
That was all right.
Adults
That was.
who have a history.
I said,
Listen,
you see,
All right, you got
I
it.
was trying to be nice
You got
today.
it. I'm gonna leave you be.
All right.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go back on live, Ross. You can watch it. So thank you for tuning in with us. All right. Anyways, I might go mad when they watch this later.
That's why I said what I said.
I said what I said too. That's why I clicked it off. All right. So like I said, as we're going into whole, X or whatever, so I'm gonna ask you this personally. Do men always want to see half naked pictures on your Instagram when you going through? Do you always want to see that shit?
Please be honest,
Just be honest with it.
Please.
because you're gonna say
Listen,
no.
just
but
be honest
listen,
with it.
we
Like-
Can y'all hush and let me answer?
I'm just saying, we know you in a
I
relationship.
got it. I got it.
Damn.
All men want to see half naked woman on Instagram. They
Okay.
just don't want to see their woman half naked.
So if we
on
started,
Instagram.
so if we
that.
started talking, would you want me to take my photos down afterwards? If we started get together,
If we started talking, whatever you post before me, that's your business.
Okay,
But
so after
while
you.
we're in a relationship
Mhm.
and it's established that we're in a relationship, I would not expect you to post half naked photos all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it is something I have to understand because you were doing it before
Mm-hmm.
I came into the picture. And if so, if you are, making bread off that, I can't come in and be like, it is what it is. But
You're
that
right.
that just means you have to date someone who's in your lane and in your preference. Like I'm a traditional man. I'm going to go after someone who's traditional and has that mindset. I'm not going to go after the female who's half naked on Instagram, even though you can't judge a book by its cover, and she may be a beautiful individual, but I can't tell because everyone has seen you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you would never like try to take the thought home. Or she don't even got to be a thought. You would never try to take her home. Like you would never try to wife her.
No,
Like because you got some guys out there.
Yes, you have guys out there that'll wife it. 10
That's
times,
what they
10
want.
times out of 10.
But
Nine
then
ways to
a lot
Sunday.
of times you got the guys out there that's just you just a little plaything for right now.
Yeah, but a lot of men
myself-
don't just
I would never
ass.
marry
They
you,
don't
though.
see you to see your ass. That's
Don't
the problem.
believe in hoes on either side of the gender spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
You live your life the way you want to live it. You be safe, you be happy, however you want to live it is how you live it. Whatever you do in your life, that's your life. If you want to go be with every Tom, Dick, and Harry and every Susie, Jan, and Melissa, you go do that. And when you feel you're ready to sit down with the one that you want to be with, then you do that.
Because coming from the good girl side, and you try to do things right, decent, and in order, and you don't cheat, and then you get the short end of the stick. That be kind of playing with your mind, make you want to be like, well, damn, I should have just been the thought.
It does.
Out in here. I should have just been for the streets.
And I say to those women, continue to be who you are, because there's a man out there who will appreciate and value
Absolutely.
what you
Exactly.
have and not devalue you.
I had that drink
When a
showing up
man
with you.
cheats on, I feel
You know what?
when anybody
That's
cheats,
thirsty right now.
it's because they're
Shouldn't
not
have got
mature
rid of it.
enough to have a conversation about
Yep.
what's going on within
they
their
insecure
relationship.
about something within themselves, and they just trying to, put that on you.
Right.
That's what I feel like.
Uh-huh.
It'd be
You
like
you
that.
just not
I mean, I've
comfortable
been-
in your own skin. You you didn't really want what you got, but you just settled.
No, not
So to say.
necessarily. And I say this because men, that's not most men necessarily. We don't cheat because
Oh God.
we want to, or we cheat because
I'm
it's
a
a power
non-cheater.
thing. Like we
You
can.
cheat because you don't
We
want
cheat
to.
because we cheat because we can. Like, you dig what I'm saying? When a man is
my
allowed
God.
to do whatever he wants, he's gonna continue to do what he wants. I have friends who have been cheaters and are chronic cheaters because their woman allowed it. I have a friend who was a cheater and his woman nipped it in the butt, and he's been good ever since.
Can I say something? Coming from, I'm gonna just speak from my instance because I'm gonna have to stop you for that one because my baby father, for instance,
Okay.
you understand? I wasn't the only one pregnant at the same time. My daughter is 6 years old. She has a sister that's 6 years old. You understand? My son is about to be 5 years old in May. He would have had a sibling that is 5 years old if that girl didn't get an abortion. You understand? My son is 2 years old. My son would have had a 2-year-old sibling if that girl didn't get an abortion. You understand? My baby father not had one time, not have 2 times, had 3 times to turn it around. In all instance, you know where I come from.
And it's his,
I
that's what I'm
tried to
saying. It's
nip
his
it. I
choice.
tried to nip it in the butt.
Right.
You're absolutely right. So you can't say
But
that
look-
men don't cheat
Right. No, I'm not saying
for
that.
no
Or
reason.
that
But
we
he
allow
cheated
it.
for no
Yes, but
reason.
I'm
I
saying-
didn't
My
allow
thing
a man
was-
together now?
to cheat.
Are y'all-
No, absolutely
exactly.
not.
So
you wanna
you
know why?
did not
Because-
allow. You saw it.
Right.
You didn't want to take it anymore, and you walked away. So you did not allow him to continue to do what he was doing because
But you
walked
just
away.
said your friend nipped it in the bud. No, her man was cheating for attention. If he just stopped and went straight back home and ain't cheat again, it was for attention.
And
She
some people do
wasn't
that. When
doing
you ain't getting at
something
home, you gonna
that
find
he
it
was
somewhere else.
striving for attention. My baby
And
father
that's what I'm saying.
is just a community
and he
dick nigga.
cheated because of a
Right.
choice. It was still a choice to
Well, I
go
strongly-
cheat because you wasn't getting something at home. It's still a choice. Every man cheats out of every person cheats
It's
out of a choice.
absolutely
It is
a
a
choice.
choice.
I agree with that.
You
It is
choose
absolutely a
It-
choice.
to
it is a
step out
choice.
on
Right.
your person.
Yep.
And
You
choose-
choose to either stay and deal with it or
To
walk
me, that
away.
just means you're weak, though. Like, so why?
No. I don't.
No,
think
no,
you're
no.
weak
For
to
me,
staying.
you're
Yeah,
weak.
that-
You're
no.
weak
Right.
because
Not in all
if you can't
instances.
control your instincts to go out and sleep with
Oh, you
somebody
mean
else.
the cheater?
Yes, the
Oh, okay,
cheater.
okay,
The
yeah,
cheater is weak. No, not the woman that decided to stay there. Because let me tell you,
You
20
strong as hell
years,
for staying.
okay? Okay, my oldest child was 18. All right. I can talk that talk now of being with somebody, not a boyfriend, married. I can talk that talk.
So
Okay,
talk it.
of trying to make stuff work, and you leave them, they changed, and you go back because they supposedly changed,
You right?
Okay.
and then they good for a little while, and then it's back to the same
I'm
thing.
gonna get a nigga some gunshots. Get a nigga some gunshots.
All right, so we can't. It's not of being weak for them. They're weak because whatever the problem was or whatever the situation was, you could have been like, all right, this is what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Can this change? Can we work on
So
this?
then-
How about let's go to some marriage counseling? Whatever. Don't try it now,
And
because
to my
I'm
girl
good. I don't want
Siobhan, that
no
you know
more.
was
I'm
the
just saying.
she stayed. Her powerful ass give you some claps, and it worked. You get some claps.
There
And
you
it worked.
go.
Oh, it worked. There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Wait,
There you go.
I hear it now.
Focus. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna do that. You know, like I said, I know this topic is touchy for some people, but you know, we're gonna really go into it right now. So, you know, really talking about that, do y'all believe sex before marriage? Because I damn sure didn't.
Right. I mean, I'm already 2 kids in.
I'm
no
already-
ring, no marriage.
Listen,
I was already Ramelin.
I mean, I'm gonna have to top down to my future sister-in-law. She's coming up in May. They're about to get married. She's 31 years old and still a virgin. Hymen intact,
Ooh.
everything, and she
Oh,
about
she
to marry.
she better get that ass
she
tore
was
up.
saving.
She about to marry my brother.
She about to get that ass tore
There's only
up.
one female that I know that made it
Who?
to her 30s, and that's Tia Brunner, soon to be Tia Mason. She's 31
that's
years
what's
old.
up,
still a
girl.
virgin.
That's what's up.
I with it
She's
too, and I was
saving it
tricked.
until her marriage, her wedding night. I
That
feel
was
bad.
my plan, but
It ain't
you
gonna feel
know,
good. That shit gonna hurt.
What was your plan?
my
it's
plan was
gonna hurt,
to be a
honey.
virgin until I was married. My siblings used to make fun of me about that. For real. Why that's a budo? That was my plan. You know, other things happened that changed. Other things happened that changed the course of plans, but you know, eventually, like even with my husband, like we didn't wait.
I was supposed to wait too.
I wasn't supposed to have
Nah,
no
y'all want to
kids.
hear a story about how I got caught by the pastor? Ooh,
By the pastor.
by the pastor.
To be continued.
Right.
Come Jesus.
Lord.
Listen, now how I feel. I've been engaged twice.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much
Say
signed.
something.
I signed a contract with no commitment. That's what I signed. I got into a relationship with a man when I was 16 years old, and he's only 2 years older than me, 18. We had 3 kids together, but that relationship was like really tough. And to this day, I don't care what nobody says. My first baby daddy's a bum. He's 28 years old, about to be 29. Don't do nothing for my 3 girls, or our 3 girls. Let me say that. But my second, I throw my hands to him because he does his damn thing. He did his damn thing for all my kids.
That's what's up.
He
That's
did
what
it for all
he's
my
supposed to do.
kids. But I just feel like I said, I signed a contract with no commitment because them niggas all stepped out. I done been through the hardest time of my life in 2019. The hardest time in my life. And where was that man that did everything for me and my kids? He was gone. Like, gone. There was no conversation. There was definitely no closure to that. But he was gone. So do I feel like, sex before marriage? I'm okay because I have kids. I ain't married, but I got kids. But I got time.
I say hell no.
I got time.
I mean,
I can't.
I didn't want
wait.
kids.
If I
you
wanted
can
to, I
always
think I
start
could
over.
become like Medea and Clank Clank. I think
Right,
if I wanted
abstinence,
to,
man. Like even if you did in the
I can't.
past, like you can always change that around and be
Nope,
like,
I can't.
let that man know what your worth is. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Not what's between my legs.
How I am right now.
Can we
is
have a
completely
conversation,
different how I
like
was
deep
then.
in thought? Can we really like? Can you make me sit back and be like,
Listen, I got 12
I
years.
can't even spell
He
the
re-
word.
he re-
so.
he
can
really
you
just-
make my panties wet just by telling
facts?
me
Like yo, he
education
just really
background?
just.
Can I know
Ooh,
your
you
credit?
You know what I'm saying?
Look
By just talking.
like ooh.
Or if I'm acting
Like, oh, you
ratchet
gotta
and
go
just give
because
me a
things is
look
about
and
to
I
go
just-
left. You gotta go home.
I'm acting ghetto and you just give me a look and I just pull it all together.
Oh, I like that shit. Come on.
Come here, daddy.
I'm just saying. Oh, I had to tell you something too. Is off topic that I want to cheat. So this is to be a cheap bitch moment. If y'all want to look bougie from Starbucks, go to Starbucks, right? Order a venti water with strawberries, 50 cents, and you look like you a bougie bitch. Just put y'all out there. I just put y'all onto something. I just gave you facts of life.
I
just gave you facts of life.
I do Starbucks every day, and I spend $26.
But you want to look bougie though?
I love
Get a
Starbucks.
venti water. Don't get grande.
I love my
Don't get a
Starbucks.
tall. You get a venti.
Now I'm in the refreshers
listen
right
to
now.
me.
It's getting hot.
No, venti. Venti.
That's the biggest one.
The biggest one.
The biggest one.
Right? And you get strawberries in it. 50 cents. And you look like the bougiest, healthiest bitch.
I
at
ain't
your
now.
job.
Don't y'all all be going to Starbucks ordering
Right.
water now? They're gonna be mad as hell that y'all done found out they
Some more
secret.
customers.
But
They're
that's
gonna raise the
crazy
price for
because-
$2.
Because when I make my refreshers,
Gonna be a
all my
long
refresher
line.
receipts on my cups, it says no water because they put so much Starbucks. If you watch them make your drink, they put so much water in it. And I
Brady,
caught
that's not
on,
healthy.
like I
You ain't got no
caught
water?
onto it. No, my nigga, you want water in your coffee, my nigga? Your caramel frappe, your mocha latte, you want water in it?
That's not even water though. That's ice. Let me tell you, I'm gonna keep you on game
Like,
because I worked
I
at
tell
I
them
was
no
a
water, and that should be so
front of the
fire.
house supervisor,
No,
food and
that
beverage
sound healthy.
supervisor. I've been a food and beverage
Understand
supervisor.
that
We had a
you-
Your pig
Starbucks
must be that
counter.
bright yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to make all the drinks
My
that they be
pig
making at
is
Starbucks.
literally-
I'm just not a
That's what I
Starbucks
like,
person.
what do
I'm
you
more of a
do?
Dunkin'
Liquid
person.
It's
gold?
ice. The cup is filled with
No.
ice.
I like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't really like Starbucks.
Honestly, be like, what do you do, girl? Pineapples. Pineapples.
I'm
every day.
Damn.
Oh my god, I'm allergic to
Pineapple.
Wait a minute,
pineapple.
I'm gonna
feel
ask
you.
Sean this because I know he don't. Well, no, because 3 of y'all do that too.
What?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I eat the pussy.
I'm gonna ask. When the
Oh,
pineapple
I
thing, is
took
that
you to
really?
it.
Does that
I
shit
do
really
too.
taste like pineapples?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Sure the
I
fuck.
said
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
I just had to ask. 'cause
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
My
ma'am.
name is Swan, and they all answered. But
Okay, what should they take? Does it really taste like pineapples?
I'm sorry. I
'Cause
eat
I'm
the pussy.
confused.
Do it taste like pineapples? You still ain't answered.
you can taste like pineapples, and she can taste like pineapples, and yes,
Oh,
it does
ugh.
work.
No, I want you to.
I'm allergic. I'm good.
Pineapples and strawberries.
I like
like
peaches.
strawberries.
And if you sneak some
I taste
peaches
like
in
that
there,
shrimp boy
it's a
I
great
just had.
combination.
Like some grapes.
Listen, they tend to
I
say
taste
you
like
are
that
what
shrimp
you
boy I
eat.
just had.
What?
Oh,
Nah.
I am far from pussy. Let's get that clear.
Far from pussy.
When you think of Tashana Bullock, please do not let pussy pop in your head. I'm just saying, I will. I'm not the one. That's why I am not what I eat. I'm just saying.
Right, facts. I am not what I'm eating, but
But I just had to ask because I know that, you know.
I mean, any female.
I don't want to say it, get the term incorrect.
I mean, any female knows that like you are what you eat. So like anything you eat is with your pH balance. So,
So-
anything you eat consecutively of,
Oh, I must
You're
taste
going
like
to.
caramel crab cappuccino.
You know, I like to play both
That's
sides
why he
though.
said
So
it's
we
Mr.
talk about the
Nasty Time.
females. Let's talk about the guys.
It's a nasty time when I get home.
Vicky can't stay out after 9 o'clock no
Yo,
more
y'all
on Saturdays, y'all.
Right,
My bro set it down.
Mr.
That's all
Happy
I'm
Time.
saying. That's all I'm saying. My bro set it down.
Mr. Nasty
Nasty time.
I want to be like her when I grow
She gonna be like, she
Right,
gonna be
me
like the
too.
lady. She gonna be like the lady getting up.
I want to have
I'll
a
be right
sex
back.
curfew.
So,
Y'all don't-
so all right, I got a question for y'all ladies.
Y'all don't know when to
Yes.
just-
But wait,
Is y'all-
Hold on,
wait. My thing, I'm sorry, but my thing was when we was talking about the guy, about the females, then you gotta talk about the guys too.
What?
How they taste.
Oh, so some of their pH balance be off. Oh my god! Oh
In
my
cat.
god!
In cat. Like, off.
Oh my
I'm
god!
not one.
When
I
I
have
used
a
to swallow the
diet,
cockatoo.
so-
Never had
Nah, I've always tried.
When I used to swallow the cockatoo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Little.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna run this back. You used to do what or two?
When I used to swallow the cockatoo.
That's a lot of. That's too much for the throat.
9 times out of 10 of y'all.
You must have got no tonsils. That's
She ain't got no reflex.
I'm not going to say nothing, but I have no reflex. None. But
That's nice.
9 times out of 10 of y'all,
That must be nice.
y'all shit was crazy.
Well, I will say this. Hold on. I will say this. That I know for a fact that if sometimes a woman will taste irony. You know what I'm saying?
Like pennies?
Like yeah. A woman will taste irony. That means you eat too much red meat and you need to cut that down.
I don't like
Right.
beef.
Or it could be a kidney
I like
infection.
steak.
Yes.
It could be a kidney
it could
infection.
be, but
Because the
most of the
OBGYN
time-
told me sometimes
You
like
said
if
a chlamydia
if
infection?
No.
Kidney, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Kidney infection.
because they sometimes like urine smells like irony. It could be a kidney. It could be a kidney infection. I don't know nothing about that.
Like and they also say if a woman's vagina smells fishy, she just need to wash.
soap and water.
She need to see a doctor.
It could be a couple of things.
It could be a lot of things.
Because bacterial vaginosis is something that a lot of females get, and
That's
it
true.
does not have to deal with.
But you know the
You can
difference
just
between
get
the
that
ones
From somebody. Must be a
who
nigga
got it
fucking-
and the
It could
ones
be
who
from
just
your
don't
soap
clean.
that you wash with.
See, that's why I only watch with Dove.
Okay, what
That's
does
the
Summer's
only
Eve really
soap
work?
I use.
Please tell me.
No,
Does
that's
Summer's
why I
Eve
like
really
Dove.
work?
First of all, you're not supposed to douche, as what my God,
I don't douche, but
Dushing, yes,
do
that was
use-
my next
you're not
question.
supposed to
Is
do
No,
that.
you're not
dushing
supposed to
Supposed to
douche.
do that at
Your
all.
cat
Word,
cleans
'cause I
itself.
heard you're
It's
not supposed to
self-cleaning.
dush.
That's why it goes through those
It
phases.
cleans itself.
Yes, it does.
Your vagina is just
After you use the Dove, after like my gyno says, after I use the Dove soap, after I feel like I thoroughly cleaned my private areas,
You better use some water.
rinse it out with water.
Use some water.
You better
Hot. Boiling.
run water on it as much as you can because your vagina does not need soap to clean it.
You don't.
Your vagina-
And I've had a
There's
doctor
females
tell me
today that
that
will
you
still
do
stick
not have to
soap down
put
there.
soap
Like, girl, you're gonna get
down
yourself a yeast
Hot
there.
water.
You're going to get a yeast infection
You're
if
gonna
you,
get a yeast
and some
infection.
and some females really don't know that. Some females really don't know that. Some females be like, "Oh my God, why I be smelling like that, sweetheart?" And it be them Victoria, like I love Victoria's Secret. Y'all see
oh,
me
I thought
wearing
you said
it.
me.
Do not buy Victoria's Secret body wash, all that shit, and put that shit on your vagina. It is not made, especially black women. It is not made for our pH balance. It is made for them skinny little perky little things that have 24 inches already.
So if everyone
born.
wants to know,
You
Brittany
need to
is
drink some
doing a
alkaline water.
self-washing class next week. If y'all want to join, it's
Please wash your
$5.
ass.
Cash app her.
Don't
Nah,
come to our promotion party without washing.
It's
your
Make
called
sure-
wash your ass and let that soap.
And make sure you wear deodorant.
Because we don't gotta we don't got no
Hold
time for a
on.
whole lot of shake that ass.
you got to tell the people you got to make sure they're drinking a whole lot of alkaline water.
Ooh,
need a lot
lots
of
of water.
alkaline.
Like I
based
said,
products
they are doing
to
a
make everything
self-washing
clean.
class.
I usually have my
$5 to join.
essential
You
water,
have
but you know,
fee.
I got my core water tonight. It's pH balanced. So, you
Alkaline
know,
water
it's,
is like anything with
but you better
pH
get you some
balance of 8
Essentia,
and
some
above.
Alkaline 88.
Need
Those
that.
are my favorites. I'm just
Those are your
saying.
favorites?
Yeah.
I'm my favorites
Anything-
when it comes to
I'm a
water.
Poland Spring head, but I like essential.
Poland Spring don't like you. I'm just saying. They don't do that. Don't do nothing.
Poland Spring,
for
no
you.
good for you.
That don't do
I'm
nothing
gonna
for
drink
you.
it though.
Well, I know that is another off the topic that I said to y'all last week, but we weren't going to talk about it. Now, it's funny. I was listening to this car last week anyway, a radio show, and I want to ask a question to y'all. How would y'all really feel about a white man showing y'all in the Black History Museum? A white tour guide. Because I was thinking about that too.
I would
It came up again.
knowing the
depends.
person, I'm sorry, Tyree, but I'm gonna say it. Knowing the person, how your grandmother raised us, I'm gonna be compatible with him.
Oh, that's a hell of an interview he went through.
I'm gonna go toe to toe. Okay, now put that book down and tell me what you know
Yeah.
without anything in that book.
Yeah.
Because
You
you
gotta-
can show us anything around
Yeah.
this building, what you knowing word for word out that pamphlet.
You're right.
I don't want to know about
Do
that
you know your
pamphlet.
history?
I want to
Right.
know what era, what section, what tribe, what Kunta
No.
Kinte ran.
See, you
Yo.
asking the
Which-
wrong questions. You asking the wrong
No.
questions. Yes, you are.
Because
You know
if this picture was born in the 1800s, I want to know who was in this room.
No,
right
you
here.
need to ask him what temperature.
I want to know who was in this room right
No,
here.
first of all, you
like
asking the
off.
wrong type of questions because I'm like, what temperature do you fry chicken in? That's what I want to know. Since you know your Black
Black
history.
folks don't even know the correct
First of
temperature
all,
to fry
we don't
chicken in.
check the temperature when we
don't tell
fry
you
No,
no,
but
it.
it's hot. It's
There you
hot.
go.
It's hot. It's hot
Siobhan?
enough to cook it.
Oh, that's the answer.
There you go.
Oh, that's the answer. Oh, okay.
What temperature do you fry deep fried catfish?
I have a question.
Oh, why are they saying no audio?
for white people.
So can they
Okay,
actually
I can
hear
answer
us?
that.
When black
No,
people,
somebody
no,
just
not you.
I'm half.
This one.
No,
Somebody
Don't
said
don't
that
knock
they
my
can hear it.
heritage.
Yeah,
when
they
when
wrote
black
that, I
people
can't hear
say, "Won't he do it?" Do you know who he is?
God, won't he do it? Every time I get pulled over, won't he do it for me?
All
I
right.
wasn't asking
Yo.
you.
She said they said that on hers. They
Yeah,
said that on my
they not
live.
They
hearing
can't
it.
hear us.
Can you hear us?
They can't hear us no
Hit
more.
me up if you can hear me.
Can y'all hear us?
Yo,
Okay.
Kashia, can
They
you
said
hear
they can hear
me?
me now.
Anyone that's on my Instagram live, can you hear me?
Anybody on Facebook, can y'all hear me?
All right.
They can hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me.
All right. Anyways, back to what I said. God, won't he do it for you? God is good all the time.
All the time.
Tell you that every time I get pulled over, I call his name. God help me. He in a passenger seat with me every time I
thank
get
you,
pulled
thank you.
over. I'm just saying.
Hot mess.
And you know, when you feeling God, black people get that shake. When they start to feel God, they get that shake.
Okay, all right. Let's move on.
I know that
before
shake.
He
You
come
just-
get us because y'all sitting there.
First of all,
praying in
God.
the spirit.
I was always the one in the church to put that one
Hallelujah.
finger up and always have to go to the
Does
bathroom.
that really mean that when y'all put the finger up,
Yes,
preach ain't supposed to
yes.
call on y'all?
Do-
You have to
yeah.
put
Yeah,
that one
that's
finger up.
that's
Hold up.
excuse me.
If you ain't putting that one finger up, that preacher going to sit on that pulpit and tell you about yourself, because that
Shit.
is the excuse me part
That's
of me.
right.
I don't
That's
mean no
excuse-
Because you're not
disrespect, but
supposed
I
to
gotta
move.
go.
I don't
You're not
mean
sup-
to interrupt
You're not
your
supposed
service,
to move during a sermon.
but I gotta go.
You see, I don't really know a lot about the church because I went like 4 times, but I know some of it.
Oh, I know about the church.
And like y'all, they swear, but down I can't do no sermon, but I can do a sermon. I can do a sermon, and I'm going down with Siobhan to her father-in-law's church. And I'm going to do I'm
What?
doing a ser- I'm
What
doing a
book are you
sermon.
coming out of?
Book of Genesis,
First of all,
right at the bottom.
Wait, Genesis what?
Shut up.
Genesis,
Right at the bottom, she said.
right at the bottom.
No,
the
we
little
gon-
fine print.
we gon-
I know the first page of the Bible,
we
the
gonna
index.
we gonna
That's,
leave
the,
that
that's in the
alone.
back of the Bible.
Let's
It's in the
leave,
front too.
let's
Table
leave
content.
that alone.
Table. There you go. Table.
Let's leave that alone now. Okay. We
To
gonna leave that
Siobhan's
alone.
father-in-law, I'll be down there.
No,
this
girl,
summer.
don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
coming.
Ooh.
Siobhan said she got to let you when I do my sermon. She got to let you don't know me.
I'm putting that one finger up.
Who? I'm sitting in the car. I'm not even going inside.
Siobhan said
Y'all
she got to let you
playing.
know
I'm
me.
skeptical about that. 'Cause I like church. I haven't been there in a year, but
you
I
wanna
go.
go with me?
I go.
I ain't
You
got
wanna
much
go with
time,
me?
but got to go, Miss
You believe in
Ho.
me? You believe that God can speak through my
I turned
words?
to smoking real quick.
Listen.
I ain't got much
Listen,
time, but
listen.
got to go.
You're not about to
Miss
play like that,
Ho.
but God can do anything, bro. But first, you got to change, man. No boy.
I changed.
Listen, God knows my heart.
You,
God
first of all,
knows my heart too.
First of all,
He
ain't
knows my
nobody
heart.
letting you on their pulpit, and they don't know you. They don't listen. The spirit
I
know
am
the spirit.
Siobhan- I am
First
They're
of
not
all,
letting
they're
you
not
on
letting you
pulpit,
in
bro.
their pulpit because you're a woman. You preach from out of the pulpit.
I'll go
You
get a
preach
microphone.
in the middle.
I will get a Bluetooth
First
microphone.
of all,
Depend-
before they
Myself
even
up.
Say what now?
before they even
and
give
you
you the
can't wear
microphone,
pants.
That's
You can't
not-
wear pants.
before they even give you the microphone, they're gonna ask you who your leader is and what congregation you came from. What is your gonna be? What's gonna be your answer?
Lake Point.
First of all,
When
do
will
you
you
know?
say-
Do you know what to say?
When will you
know
say
you're
they
supposed to
filled
say,
with
"Give
the
honor
Holy
to God,
Ghost?
who
When
is
is
the head of my
How
life?"
do you know that you're saved and filled with the Holy
I'm
Ghost? What is
saved
the
because-
evidence
but
that
wait,
The
you
evidence, because every time I go open, every time I go in the car and I say, God, please,
Listen, y'all gonna stop playing. Lord, Lord.
please,
Y'all
let me get
definitely
pulled
gonna
over.
leave Jesus
She gonna
alone
be
now.
like
That's- I
Shirley
love
And
Caesar.
you.
Jesus,
I
Jesus,
love
every
you.
time I
Do
swipe
that.
my card, be right there with me.
She gonna be like Shirley
Listen,
Caesar when
nah,
Shirley
I gotta
Caesar
take over right now.
mess
Let's
with
change the
God.
subject. Let's change the
Mr.
subject.
Woods, I'll be down there.
No.
July,
Don't be,
summer.
first of all, don't be saying
Siobhan,
my
I
last
she don't know me,
name.
right?
Don't be doing that.
No.
People don't know me. Don't be doing
Mr. Woods will be down in the summer. She said, people don't
Bishop
know me.
Apostle. Bishop Apostle.
I am first lady of sanctified lake.
All right.
Stop,
We done.
stop,
All right.
stop.
Oh,
That's
well, all
it.
right. Well,
Hold on.
y'all.
Wait. Should a man stay around if he finds out that he's not the father?
Can
No.
I answer this?
Hell no.
Go ahead, answer that.
Only reason why I'm gonna say this, she's gonna get mad because she watching, but Aunt Shalay,
Look,
she's still around.
not a man.
I've been with her for almost 4 years, and I have a 2-year-old.
I don't think you should stay around if you ain't the mother either.
Because I was damn sure about to say something.
just said
I was damn sure about to say, but wait a minute, she not.
Literally
She's not the father.
She's not.
She's not
It
the
don't matter.
father.
I was in a full blown relationship with her.
But she ain't the daddy.
So what? I
What
was
does
still
that
in a
mean?
full blown relationship with her. How does that look? Everybody from the outside, wait, you was with a whole female. How you get pregnant?
You know what? I'm
you
curious
pregnant?
about that too.
What you mean you curious? Ain't no
How you
curiosity
get
about it. She
pregnant?
wants
Because
Yo, curiosity killed the cat. I'm just
All right, so
hold up.
I'm gonna sum it up for y'all. Don't mix. I swear to God, don't mix Taylor
Business with
Port and
pleasure?
no, don't mix Taylor Port and Hennessy.
So you
I
cheated.
swear to God.
So you
mixed
cheated.
that, and I did. I
So
did
it was a
cheat.
choice.
It was my
Okay.
choice. You absolutely right. I did, and when I did it, and after it was over,
It felt
I
good.
felt so fucking bad. No,
No, it felt good at the time. It felt good
you know
at the
what?
time.
I swear
The
to God,
wrong
5
things-
minutes.
Ooh,
You
so
feel
the-
like that with nobody.
okay. So
I swear to God, and I put that on all
But
my
I feel
kids.
like this: a man.
4 minutes don't feel good to nobody.
Okay,
4
let's-
minutes is when it starts feeling good.
I was just trying to get back to the men and.
Oh.
and
4 minutes
fathers.
is when it first starts to feel
don't
good.
even.
I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
I mean, and I'm gonna put that, and I'm putting that on my kids' head, so y'all know I'm not lying. I put that on my mother
You can leave it
and my
alone.
kids.
Leave it alone.
That
Can
nigga
I
dick
say
is
something?
whack.
I'm just saying.
I
A
just want to say
man-
something about this.
We
A
gonna get
man.
canceled. We gonna get canceled.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the circumstance.
Yeah.
I know a gentleman very near and dear to my heart and everything like that. So, and he's raising a child that's not his. So, you know,
I feel like it all depends on the type of relationship you have with the kid. Because
that's one of my good
that's
friends.
just what it is.
Loves that child like it's his own.
That's
Does
nonchalant.
sometimes does more for the child than he does for his own siblings because he
Yeah.
got and they're
And that's the bond that you have. And I feel like they should, but I feel like you gonna hold it though. But like, did you see that video on Facebook where she held it for like 6 years and he took a DNA test? Like, don't do stuff like that. Like, let
Right.
me know off the bat,
At
like,
the
yo, this
beginning.
is not your kid, and let me make the choice to stay, or you know what I'm saying? I'm not a man, but
Right.
let me make the choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hold 18 years later, you ain't the father. Like,
Nah.
what?
so
Right.
so then why is it that men are more crucified if they leave a relationship and if they leave a child in a relationship or whatever, but a woman who puts a child on a man isn't vilified just the same?
Nah, she's still vilified.
No, she still is.
Nah,
Nah, she's
because
still
a woman
vilified.
can put
No,
a man
no,
on
no.
child
Okay,
support
but listen.
and make her pay
Okay.
child support for 18 years and that kid not
Okay,
be theirs.
but
And
Then she-
nothing
and she
gonna
need
happen.
to
Nothing
have
gonna
her ass
happen
in
to
jail,
her.
period.
Nothing's gonna happen to
Okay.
her. But if a man miss a payment on that 18 years, he losing work, job. He got to go to court.
Driver's
You can-
license. all that.
All that.
If that baby is not yours and you pay child support, you can petition to get every dollar back. That is not
Sure
your
can.
kid.
Not
you paid
technically. In some
you
states,
paid for a kid. That's that
in
state's
some
fault.
states,
Oh well.
It's
if
hard.
you're
There's a
on
man
paper, that's
that
your
I
kid.
actually sent
Like,
it to
I know-
Vicky. There's
I
a guy
know.
right now who's in court, going through court. He is ordered to pay child support for a child.
That's not his.
And they were going to
He
lock
paid-
him
did he-
up.
did he
They
sign
They
the
were,
birth
they were
They
going to
gonna
lock
lock
him
him
up.
up.
Did he
He got
sign the
a
birth
lawyer.
certificate?
But
If
you
he's on
signed
that
the
birth
birth
certificate,
Wait,
he's
hold
responsible
on.
for that kid.
You signed the birth certificate under the auspice
He
that this
didn't
is your
sign.
child.
This the thing.
It doesn't
He
matter.
didn't sign the birth certificate.
He's just been
She-
there.
Right.
The mother labeled him as the father because she wanted support from DSS.
That's his lawyer. That's whoever's representing
fight
him
that,
for.
though.
You
gotta fight
understand?
that.
He didn't
That's
have
exactly
he didn't
like
have a
that.
lawyer. When his story got out there, then a lawyer was like, "No, I'm going to have your back." She went with him to court, and the judge was like, "You're not going to jail today." You didn't dismiss it. You just said he's not going to jail today, instead of saying he's not responsible. And they have audio and video of the lady saying that she did it for support from DSS. That's fucked up.
It is fucked up, and it's also fucked
Right.
up for DSS to
My
force
bad.
somebody
but damn.
to put their father or a child on child support.
Well, I know
But
that
would be
we
in a birth certificate, that's crazy.
I didn't want to put my baby father on child support, but DSS work a different way. So.
Because
It
DSS
sure
is
does.
designed to work against a father and a mother in a
I'm
household.
sorry, but
I'm sorry.
but when I spent $2,000 a month on my 4 kids by myself, then DSS go get your money, sis. Don't come to me while I'm working my ass off for New York State, and y'all want me to pay all this goddamn money. Meanwhile, when I say I need help from him, y'all tell me, "Oh, you got to wait for the child support hearing." Don't tell me that, and you want me to spend $2,000 out of my goddamn pocket a month.
But all right, I know this is like a touch up for all of us. We are gonna say this for next week, so to be continued. We do have to sign off right now. So I
Right.
want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you for watching for another episode of Get Out Your Feelings, Sis. Please tune in each and every Saturday from 7 to 8 on the DTF Radio app, on Facebook Live and Instagram Live. So right now, I want special thanks to Faith. Thank you for coming in and being a special guest. Special thank you to Ra as well for coming in and
Right.
Thank you,
Ra.
Ra.
Shout out.
So right now, I'm gonna do my quote for y'all for this week to get y'all started. Is control how you respond to things that are sent to destroy your peace.
Hallelujah.
So the devil's working.
That's a good one.
Watch what he's doing.
Abbas.
So right now, we're gonna sign off. My name is Vicky.
My name is Envy. Holla at me.
This Siobhan.
I'm Faye.
It's your girl, T Money.
It's Big Swamp.
And we out of here, y'all.
Peace.
All right, Brooklyn. It was actually really good. I feel. Freestyling was pretty fun. Joe, I'm tight because Boo wanted to chime in on the cheating subject, and he did, but my shit went out. I was so mad. Vicky